Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about 5 tips and tricks, new features, and details that you might not know about regarding the new vehicles that were just added yesterday, the Contender, the Dune, and the Sprunk Buffalo S. That's right, after I made my video the other day talking about some of the new features, I kept digging, and I wanted to find some new creative stuff and tips and tricks for you guys, and that's what I'm going to be showing off in today's video. So let's not waste any more time, let's jump straight into it, and let's get it started. At the number 1 spot today, I'm going to be talking to you guys about how you can change the stock wheels on both the Sprunk Buffalo and the Contender. Now, the Dune is going to be left out of this because it's a Pegasus vehicle, clearly. We're not going to be able to change those wheels. So for the Sprunk Buffalo S, we can actually change the wheels without using the iFruit app method, which is extremely convenient. So basically, all you need to do is bring the Sprunk Buffalo S into the Los Santos custom shop. You then need to change its wheels. I always use the classic 5 muscle wheel because they're the cheapest. Apply those wheels and then select a different color. I was going to go with a red theme to kind of match the mirrors and the X of the Sprunk, but you can, of course, go with whatever color you want. Then once you do that, all you have to do is change back to stock wheels. It's that simple, and the stock wheels will retain the color you had previously selected. So there's absolutely no need to do the iFruit method glitch or iFruit method like where you process an app order. That's not going to be necessary for the Sprunk Buffalo S. So once again, all you have to do is go out of the stock wheels, choose a cheap wheel, change the color, go back to stock. It's that simple. I'm sure not many of you guys have tried this because you didn't think it would work, because it doesn't work for like really any other vehicle in the game. I'm not sure what's special about the Bravado Sprunk Buffalo, but in this instance, it's super easy to change the stock wheels. Now, another quick tip I can show you in case for whatever reason you want custom tires on your wheels as well. I'm going to show you a set of wheels that look almost identical to the stock ones. So they're in the sports car category and they're called Synthetic Z. Now I'm going to switch back and forth between the Synthetic Z, and I'm going to show you guys the difference between them right now. It's not much. Basically, it's the width of the tire and a little bit of curvature in the wheel itself. So in case you wanted to match the stock wheels, but you also wanted to do like custom tires or whatnot, that is one option right there where you can perfectly match them almost to a T, and from a distance, almost no one's going to be able to tell, which is super cool. So that's 2 quick tips and tricks right there for the Bravado Sprunk Buffalo. Let's move on to the Contender. Now, the Contender is tricky because its stock wheels are these like crazy black wheels that look really, really cool. However, you can actually change them to put a hint of color on the wheels. Now, what we're going to have to do for this is the iFruit trick. I'll leave a video in the description that goes more in detail about how this trick is done. Basically, you just need to select a different set of wheels, change to the color you want. For this example, I used 2 colors. I used like a bright blue, and then I think I used a lime green just to show you guys that it actually works. After that, you need to leave the Los Santos custom shop, process the app order, which again, I'll leave a video link in the description if you want to know how to get stock wheels on certain cars. Go back into the Los Santos custom shop and process your app order. And you can actually tell that it does put a slight color change onto the wheels of the car. Now, I know for this first one, it was blue, so it's not the easiest to tell, and I'm sure there's going to be some skeptical people out there that say, wait a minute, those wheels didn't change at all. Well, let's go back and let's apply a lime green. There's going to be no way you can't see lime green on these wheels, and if we do the exact same thing where we process the app order using the lime green wheels, you can actually see that there is now a lime green tint to the wheels. Now, once again, it's not very strong at all. It's going to be very hard to notice. In fact, this video might not serve it justice. It may look better on your monitor. It may look better on your TV screen, but you can change the wheels of the Contender by keeping them stock, which look awesome, but also getting a hint of color on there as well, which I think looks really cool and can be useful for car shows, Snapmatic photos, or just showing off to your friends that your car is a little bit different than everyone else's. Okay, up next, one thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was the double money and RP opportunities that are going on in races right now. So a lot of people might have missed this on the newswire yesterday, but for the next 2 days, basically, today, tomorrow, and Friday, Rockstar is handing out double money and RP in all of their created stunt races. So it was kind of confusing on the newswire. They said in the stunt race series races, you'll be getting double RP and money. Well, it's basically just all the stunt races. So all you have to do is load up a stunt race. You can do it from the start screen. You can do it from from the pink blips that appear in Grand Theft Auto Online that flash on your minimap, or you can simply just go into your online lobby or online menu and choose a stunt race from there. So it's pretty easy to do, obviously selecting any stunt race you want, and you're going to be getting double RP and double money for each one. So I just did one race and I did one lap, which was really, really short, and I ended up finishing in second place and nearly got $20,000. So the money you can make from these stunt races are pretty insane. Obviously, you could create a 16 race playlist of some of the best ones that Rockstar have done, and you can really make some amazing money. Unfortunately, it's not going on into the weekend, which is kind of unfortunate, but at least for the next 2 or 3 days, you'll get the opportunity to make double money and RP. So if you got some off time or you just want to do some stunt races or whatnot, this is a great way to make some money. Do not overlook the Rockstar created stunt races, especially for the next few days, because you can make millions of dollars by doing this easily. I mean, it's such an easy way to make money. So many people have been talking about it too. So take advantage of this. Okay, number 3, I'm going to show you guys something interesting that actually happens with the MTL Dune. So you guys know the Dune has 2 livery options. However, when you actually take it to a body of water or any place where you can see its reflection, the liveries disappear. And I think this is a really funny bug or a funny glitch. So the best place to do this, I've noticed, is at Vespucci Beach. There's this big puddle next to the, I guess it's volleyball courts. And if you bring the Dune to the edge of the water, you can see in the water itself, in the reflection, the car or the vehicle has no liveries. For this one, for the Globe Oil, it's just straight red all the way across the truck itself. So I thought that was kind of interesting. And if we also bring down the other one, the Fukuru Rally truck, you can see that the exact same thing happens, that there's no livery on the car when we're zooming in and looking at it with our Snapmatic app. So once again, I thought this was extremely funny. I'm not sure what the bug is that doesn't allow the liveries to register. Maybe it's because it's a new car. I'm sure that Rockstar will look into this and obviously fix this bug. But for now, if you wanted to show off to your friends, or if you wanted to take a really cool Snapmatic photo and say you strip the car down, or just take a photo of the reflection, because there's no way to get the new Dune truck without a livery on there. So that would be pretty cool if you took a photo like that. I think that would be awesome. So that's a funny little new trick and bug that I wanted to show you guys. All right, at the number 4 spot, I want to talk to you guys about the attachments on both the Dune and the new Contender truck, specifically their lights. So Rockstar did us a solid here by actually allowing the extra light attachments to function properly on the Contender and the Dune. So the Contender has this massive brush guard in the front, and it's got 3 fog lights attached to it as well. And what's awesome about it is they work. So when you turn on your car, those lights turn on automatically. There's no 2-step process to turn them on, but they do work. We've seen vehicles in the past have lights like this that have just not worked in Grand Theft Auto Online, and that's a real shame when you put attachments on cars and they end up not working. So that's the Contender right there. And also the same thing can be seen on the rally truck, the Dune. So the Dune has a set of lights right underneath the windshield, and it's also got these standard truck lights that you can see at the bottom. Now both of these work. You can turn them on or off, very similar to other vehicles. Only thing with this is you can't keep them on when you exit the vehicle, because it is a Pegasus one, so you can't use the remote vehicle functions. But nonetheless, still really, really cool that Rockstar put these cool light attachments on the vehicles and allowed both of them to work, which I think is great, because like I said, there's examples I think it's the Coil Brawler that has the lights on top that don't work. So it's just really, really dumb whenever you see something like that. But in this instance, and with these 2 vehicles, they both work, and they're both really, really awesome. All right, and finally, last but not least today, I wanted to show you guys a size comparison of both the new rally truck, the Dune, and the Contender. So we're going to take a look at the Contender first. This is a comparison between the Sand King XL and the Sand King SWB, and then the Contender right there. So that's pretty cool. You can see the size differences between the XL and the Contender. The Contender really is a small truck when you think about it, and when you compare it to those 2 versions of the Sand King. So maybe that's why it is so fast and is the fastest and best SUV car in the game, because it is so much smaller than those traditional trucks. So I thought that photo right there was pretty funny. And now we're going to be taking a look at what the rally truck looks like, comparing it to the Insurgent and the Brickade. So clearly you can see which one is the Dune, the rally truck. It's the red one in the center. And it is quite small compared to the Brickade. So it's about maybe a 1/3 or 33% smaller. and then you can see the exact same thing. The Insurgent is maybe about 40% smaller than the rally truck. So I just thought that that was really interesting right there, the size difference between the two vehicles. Again, I am still a little bit let down that the Dune has all this space, yet can only carry 2 people. But I thought that was really cool, and that's 5 interesting tips and tricks, things or features you might not have known about some of the new vehicles that were just added in Grand Theft Auto Online. If you do enjoy videos like this, and if you learned one new thing with this, be sure to leave a like rating. That would be awesome. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks for watching. Take care, and of course, I'll see you guys in the next video.